Well, hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. I see new love coming towards you. Okay, so we're just gonna cut to the chase. We're gonna cut to it. I see new love. So let's go ahead and see what it's about. Let's see if there's some signs that you guys have never dealt with before that's going to show up in your reading. Or you guys could know who this person may be. So let's go ahead and get it. My cards are acting up a little. Okay. Ooh. Okay, see, I have the Justice card. See, now you guys are in that little area in life. Sorry, cards falling all over the place. Where your justice is you, moving on, your cycles, completing things of that nature. And I know it's kind of like, moving on, self-love, stuff like that, but no. Okay? Because I feel like there's a cycle that's completed. So let's just say you guys have been dealing with someone in the past and it was a horrible experience. Or some of you guys have not been with anyone. Okay? It is a cycle completing. So here it is. It's like justice is the first thing. So please be aware that this read is going to let you know that things are going to work in your favor with the Justice card. With the world being there, it talks about the world being at at your fingertips. And then not only that, it talks about things ending. So a lot of you guys have been through so much, and so this is like a good thing because you're tired of the past. You're tired of all of the stuff that you've been through, all that other jive. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get some more cards for you. Exactly. Moving forward. See, this is exactly what I was just talking about. See, you're moving, but in a good direction. Okay, this should be exciting because this talks about a lot of change. A lot of Capricorns have been through a lot, feeling very unstable with emotions and all of that. And this is also talk about releasing because things have been so heavy on your heart and on your mind, things of that nature. Okay, okay. This is being strong enough to move forward. Now, I also see that there's a sense of resistance here, okay? Some of you guys were dealing with people in the past who were very resistant to your perception and your outlook on life. So there was things that you wanted and they didn't want. Okay, you wanted a relationship. They weren't about the relationship. They weren't about commitment. They were about being selfish and things of that nature. And you wanted something stable, something grounded. Okay. So here, your justice is the fact of not only were you resisting change to some degree, but it's also due to the fact that there were people in your life that was keeping that change from happening. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with your read. Because I already said what I think this is, so it has to come out. It just has to. Time, divine timing, things of that nature, balancing out, like I said before, right? Here, Capricorn, right above your head is change for the better. Change for the better. And I can't wait till we clarify these cards. I just can't wait. Here, this talks about this two that came out. Here, it's moving forward, moving on. And then here with the Magician card, this is definitely telling me that you guys are going to have whatever you need in order to get to that spot, okay? So let's say something new. You have this change. You have it. So it doesn't matter. Let's say you get to a point where you really feel like there's something that's going to be missing from your life. This is basically saying you have whatever it is. You have the magic touch. And you will be fine, Capricorn. Now, isn't it interesting that in this first row, it's not talking about love yet. There is no cups. See, now you guys are facing change. There's something that you have to do within you, okay? And there is, something that you have to convince yourself of. And then I feel like in your next deck, it's going to come out. Oh, what's at the bottom of the deck, though? The Page of Cups. See, the page is not what people think it is. This is not the type of page that we're used to when we're hearing, oh, well, that's immature love. It's talking about new to me. It's something new, something fresh, almost a fearfulness too. You know, it's like someone that's around, they want to say something, but they're a little afraid to approach. Right, but it's innocent. It's not the Nine of Wands, okay? It's not the King of Swords. It's something very innocent. So we're gonna go ahead and see, okay? Because here we're talking about justice, and then we have the World and the Wheel of Fortune. These are all like universal type of cards. The universe is not going to give you something, you know, like as a substitute and give it something less than what you had before, or the same thing. We're talking about progressing. We're talking about moving forward, things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and get to it. Let's go ahead and get this Justice card out for you. See what you've been through and see what's coming for Capricorn. I didn't expect that. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the Lovers, honey. Now, I knew something was coming, but didn't know this. I didn't know this, Capricorn, okay? The Justice card here is, you know, this is definitely talking about peace, okay? This is peace. And we know you're going to get it because the Justice card is there telling you what it is that you're going to be getting. But peace in what, right? So someone that you know wants to make peace with you. Now, it's up to you. You have a choice if this is something that you want to do or not. But we're not saying that this is your friend, okay? For some of you, maybe. But definitely we know that this is more so dealing with your lover, ex-lover, someone who was playing a lot of, you know, mental games, power struggle, things of that nature. And at this point, you know, there's no conversation. There's just, you know, silence, okay? And so here, this person wants to come in. They want to, you know, bring peace and apologize. Now, what does the Judgment card mean? It's just saying that someone wants to tell you something. That's all. Remember I said fear? Yeah, why? Because see, there was a lot of things that were done in this connection. And so justice is coming to you whether you want it or not. You can accept an apology. You can accept someone saying, hey, I apologize, I'm sorry. By all means, take it, right? But see, regardless of what happens from here on out, where are we looking here? Change for the better. So let's go ahead and get the World card. Ooh. Let's see what fell. Ooh. Yes, truth and clarity. Bring it on. Opportunity. Some of you guys are dealing with a water sign. Now here at the bottom of the deck, look at what I see. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a water sign, Scorpio. This is the Tower. Okay. So here it's talking about, remember I said the world talks about cycles. Remember things not repeating, right? This was a transformation. Like this happened because now there's something different. There's something new and it won't go back here according to the world. It's not going to go back anymore. Okay. Now with this card, this is also talking about a spark, something new. Something is bringing clarity into your life and is causing a spark, right? And of course it will. Why? Because like I said, the world talks about nothing, those cycles are ending. That type of, those pains and all of that stuff that you dealt with in the past are ending. And it could be very overwhelming, but I really do believe a lot of you are possibly dealing with a water sign. But there's going to be a clarity in this. And I believe, like I said, that this person here, this Page of Cups, is a little fearful because this person could have been extremely, aggressive and, I'm not going to say, I mean, it could have been cold-blooded to a certain degree, but it could have been ghosting you, things of that nature. Yes, that's them. That's them here. That's them. Because, see, there's so much stuff that they've done. Now they're in a position that they feel little. Okay? Because now they have to come back and apologize. All right? Now, if you take it back, that's up to you. You guys have a choice. Some Capricorns will. Some won't. But the opportunity is here, and majority of you are going to say, at least let me hear them out, right? But you are still moving here with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's go ahead and get the wheel and see what we're dealing with, Capricorn. Okay now. Now at the bottom of the deck, I told you, honey, Capricorns, you're hitting it right now. This is the Nine of Cups. We're talking about happiness. And see, even where, let's say you haven't been in that position where you felt happy. Oh yeah, you're about to. Because of what? This is the wheel clarified by the wheel. And then I say prepare for change, and I mean it, prepare for change, Capricorn. Okay, because this is here for you. Excuse for the black background, because these kids are out of school, and yeah, I don't have nothing else to say about that. See, this is now opportunity for you. See, you were dealing with so much stuff in the past. Yes, you were dealing with that with your person in the past having many lovers. That's right. But now you're at a point where now you're going to have an opportunity to choose. Not because you're out there like that. It's because, remember, we're talking about you're on your Wheel of Fortune. So if you don't want this person, there's going to be someone else that the universe is going to give to you. Okay, that's all that it means. Here, this is just saying that this person is going to communicate. We saw it with the Judgment. We already know, right? But what is it that they're going to tell you that's going to bring you Wheel of Fortune? The change in circumstances here. And it could be a huge change. Okay? Like I said, hey, I'm all for it. Whatever. What do you want to talk about? Talk about it. Let's go. That doesn't mean that you're, back up with them. But we see what's going on here because, remember, you're moving. And I believe this person sees that you're moving, right? You have the wheel. You have the Chariot. You're on the move. So let's go ahead and get, because remember I said releasing before. You're not holding on to anything. That was prior. They're holding on to it, though. Ooh. Someone sees you as a spouse. Someone sees you as a spouse if you weren't already a spouse. Okay, and they're not letting you go. Oops. Oh, okay. It felt like that thing literally just flew out of my fingers. That's crazy. So they're not letting you go because they love you. And this is like an embarrassing moment for someone who was doing you a little dirty in the past, right? They weren't opening up. And it's almost like this king is a little shocked that you're no longer around. Something happened. Remember, we were talking about silence. See, that you weren't around. See, the Empress, male or female, it doesn't matter. You were valuable, pleasurable, and all of a sudden you disappeared. You got quiet, and then the regret started kicking in, right, for them. The disappointment, the sadness. And so here they come, moseying on in. See, this time it's going to be different. Remember, we're talking about the Wheel of Fortune for a lot of you. It's going to be different. It's going to be different this time. But question is, will you accept? Okay? Some of you guys are dealing with Aquarius. And not only that, this is your wish, whether you want to have it or not. Because see, I think sometimes anger can cloud it out. Now, some of you guys, it's been brutal circumstance. So I'm not saying that this is for everybody. That's why you have to get your personal read. But this person is, this is a sincere apology from what I feel. So let's go ahead and get the Strength card. Another form of needing to be strong to what? Apologize. Because of what? Fear. Definitely someone from your past. These are new cards, y'all. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. Okay, they flip, but then that's one. Two. Ooh, don't fall off. Okay. Okay, so here, what do we see? The Tower, right? So we know that the reason why they're fearing, they have, why they feel the way they feel is because the Tower came down. And this is why I said earlier that some of you guys are dealing with a water sign, because this came out before. See, this is what really happened. The absolute terror. Okay? And so they have to be strong to come back and bring you this apology, Capricorn, because see, some of you guys are addictive to them and they can't live without you and they want to come back, and that bond is strong. There was a lot of toxic tendencies that this person had too. So they're kind of like, well, will Capricorn believe me? Will they not believe me? What? But see, the only thing I feel like with you, Capricorn, to a certain degree, the only thing you can think about is this Tower. And so you have to be strong. And I feel like you're going to be a little resistant to their advance. Because this is what they did here with the world. Remember, this is not about repeating cycles again. No. It's not about repeating it. Fear of rejection. Because now you're in control. Right? The Strength card literally means that, being strong in the situation for both you, meaning when that Tower fell, and for them coming back to try to apologize. Fear of rejection. Fear of you telling them no. Let's go ahead and get the Temperance card. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with water and air. Oof, honey. Oof. Lord have mercy. Some of you guys are going to have an option, like I said earlier. And look at this at the bottom of the deck. I'm not making this up. Page of Cups. Now, see, remember before the cards were even down, what did I say? I said, I feel love. I feel new love. I feel it. And it's here. Okay? See, this is after all. Remember, this is time. So some of you guys are like, oh, I'm not thinking about that anymore. See, it's telling you you're going to have to heal. You have to balance yourself out. You got to get yourself together. You got to get your life together. Okay? Because this is not right after this. This is needing time to heal. Temperance, meaning to balance temper. You know how in your house, if you get too hot, you got to cool it down. You got to get comfortable. Same way if it gets too cold, right? And so that's when you start getting comfortable, and then all of a sudden your dreams start coming true here. New or old, doesn't matter for either one of you guys. This telling you that it's coming here when it's time, according to the universe. Now that's the truth according to the Ace of Swords. We had 2 Page of Pentacles. New here. Fear. Naive to your past also. And you're naive to theirs. So starting all over. So let's go ahead and get the King of Pentacles. Woo! Capricorn. I'm telling you. Oh yeah. Honey, Capricorn. Okay, so you guys remember the Playboy, Playgirl? Remember that? The past person that you guys were dealing with? Not the ones that were crazy and you just know you're not getting up. They ain't talking about that now. No. This is talking about the ones who were playing the games, but they can actually change, because what are we talking about? It's right above this person's head, a Wheel of Fortune, huge changes. Okay? But are you losing either way? It doesn't matter if it's new or old. Do we have to say that in unison? It doesn't matter if it's new or old. It doesn't matter. New or past. New or past. And your money is right. Can I say that? And your money is right, Capricorn. Okay? You are in control here. A lot of you guys are going to be dealing with the person from your past, and they're going to want commitment with you because they don't know how to feel now that you moved on and you walked away. And so they're coming back and wanting to tell you how much they miss you and they want commitment. Let's go ahead and get this Chariot here. And for some of you Capricorns, this is new. That's just what it is. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. It's new and old. Just depends on your story. Depends on your story. Depend on you. Oof. Can I tell y'all what flipped over and what flipped back because of my thumb? I got to show you anyway. Remember in the beginning of this, I said new love. This is a new love for a lot of you guys. This is new and old. But I got to stay true to myself, and I use the cards that flip all the way and stay all the way over. Honey, that's okay though. That's okay though. Spirit got your back, Capricorn. This is beautiful. And see, I told you that this was going to happen anyway from the jump. And look at what it did. It didn't prove me to be a liar. You worked your magic. You're happy. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. And you are moving on to something new for a lot of you. And a lot of you, this is going to be something new with someone from the past. But it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be everything that you want. That's why the Star card came out. Well, all right. That's what I'm talking about, Capricorn. Finally. So, Capricorn, I want to make sure I have your extended for you, hopefully on Sunday. This is your read. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.